Hey friends, welcome back to the kitchen. For today's final tuna week recipe, we're going to be making a simple and hopefully delicious tuna pasta. Let's get to making. So to start with, we've got water boiling. This is 4 quarts of water and 1 tablespoon of salt. We're going to want to add roughly 7 ounces worth of spaghetti. And we'll just let that boil down to al dente, and then we'll go to the next step. So once your pasta is done cooking, you'll want to take about a cup of your water and set it aside for use later, and we'll drain the pasta. Then put the pot back on the stove and then drain your tuna fish. And we want to use tuna fish that has oil. It's covered in oil. Just give it a little squeeze. And then we're going to add some garlic. I'm going to want to add roughly 2 cloves. So I'm going to do 3 half teaspoons. And to add just a bit of heat, just about a half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. And after we let this cook up about a minute, we'll add our spaghetti noodles back to the pan. Kind of give them a stir while we add a few more ingredients, such as about a half a tablespoon of capers. I'll add a few more to it. And then reintroduce about a third of your cup of pasta water back. Then after you've combined all that and let it cook about a minute more, you want to turn off your heat. Then we'll add a tablespoon of lemon juice. You can also add a little bit of lemon zest to this as well if you'd like. And of course we're going to need to add our tuna. And a fair sprinkle of parsley for some color. If you've got fresh parsley, definitely use it, but just use what you've got. And we'll stir all this to combine it, to get a good distribution of tuna throughout your noodles. Then finally, add a bit of salt and pepper to your taste. All right, well, let's plate this up and see how we went. Maybe get a little more tuna to give it a full taste. Looks all right. All right, well, let's sample it. There's really no super elegant way to eat spaghetti. That's interesting. And to be perfectly blunt, I don't like this. And I think what's gone on here is the oil that the tuna was packed in has highlighted all of the fishiness in the tuna. And I just don't care for that. There's really nothing in this dish to offset that very strong tuna flavor. In fact, some of the red pepper flakes I think help to enhance that tuna flavor. And for me, that's just not something I really appreciate. And so finally, I guess after 7 days of one tuna dish a day, I've actually come to a tuna recipe that I don't like, that I find actually bad, even though this looks a heck of a lot better than the ring around the tuna in Jell-O recipe from just the other day. So yeah, I would not recommend making this one unless you really enjoy the taste of fish. I'd like to thank you for joining me this week for Tuna Week. It's been an experience. We have covered good, bad, and crazy tuna recipes. It's been fun. I might do this next year. We'll have to see. But anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.